Okay, next is advanced parameter control. Okay, so here there are 4 things that you have to do for advanced parameter control. Okay. All of the actions that we are listing here, we have done these in one way or another previously. So, first thing is to create a parameter control. So, you create it and then you need to make it available, exposed. So, if you create a parameter control from the panes, then the control will be created and that is it. Now, you have to make it visible for the user to be able to interact with it. So, the user interacts with it and selects a value, right. Then you capture that value and you use it in a computation, and you almost always do that. That is the reason why you are setting up the parameter. So, even though it says optional, like use the parameter in a calculated field, it is optional because sometimes you may want the parameter values to set up something else, like a set, a calculated set. Okay. So, in that case you do not have to do any more calculations. Okay. So, it is already all set up, okay, and then the value that the user has selected will get automatically used. But except for those, you will almost always use the parameter value in some sort of a computation. Okay. So, the reason why it says optional is because it can be used without getting into calculations as well. Okay. And then you use the calculated field. Once you have the calculated field, then you use it in whichever way you want, like what we have done previously. Like you created profit percentage and then we use profit percentage in the visualizations whichever way we want it. All right. So, those are the 4 steps. So, let us look at them. Suppose we want to filter by a measure. Okay. So, let us first set up the visualization, right. So, product category, product subcategory, right, and then say we want to plot average profit percentage. So, we do not have profit percentage here. So, let us go and create a calculated field, profit percentage. So, sum of profit divided by sum of sales. Okay. And then we bring that here. So, we have a profit percentage bar chart. Okay. And suppose we want this bar chart for product category, product subcategory, but you want to filter, okay, by profit percentage. What include only products that have met a particular profit percentage threshold, right, and you want the user to be able to control that. Okay. Now, this could be used in a setup as a filter as well, but here I will show you how to do it in an advanced parameters. Okay, advanced. So, now you go and right click here, or you can do this from the measure. So, if you want to set up a parameter for profit percentage, then you click the down pointing triangle and then you say go create parameter, right, or you can simply make sure that you expand this. So, you have some blank space below and then you do a right click, create parameter, right. So let's say you want high profit percentage. Okay, and okay, well, so minimum, let's say it's 0.05 to 0.2, step size of 0.01. Okay. So now we have created a parameter and you make that visible. So for that you click the down arrow, right, and show parameter control. Okay, so now we have the parameter control right here, but it doesn't do anything because we have not connected it to anything, right. We just had a parameter control made and we have made it visible. The user can control it, and then you have high profit percentage. We have not done anything with it, right. So we can then go to product name, right. So we want to filter only those products that have met the threshold that we are specifying. So take product name to filter, right, and then we have condition, okay, and so this is not top, because we are not specifying how many in the top 10 or top 20. We are specifying a percentage of profit. So we could have done this like here, but we're going to do it with the parameter control, right. So it will be like, if you did it like by the field, it will be static. You'll specify a particular minimum and a particular maximum. That would be it. But by setting this up as a parameter, okay, then we can use the parameter value in the formula for filtering. So we are now filtering the product name under this condition, which is the profit percentage, right, is greater than or equal to, okay, the high profit percentage. So the high profit percentage is what the users have input, right. Okay. So the profit percentage will be compared against this threshold value, okay, and it will be filtered. So apply. Okay. So now you see that then you can enter, you can do bar chart for products with at least, okay, so here is the parameter, okay, high profit percentage, at least percentage of profit. Okay. So now, well, it's not 0.1%, right? It's because we are Okay, let's see whether we can set up a, I've not done this. Will it work? No, it won't work. So I have to figure out how this is to be done. To change it to one thing we can do is, all right, so instead of that, what we can say here, right, we can say 5 to 20 in steps of 1. Okay. All right. So if you did that, then you have to change the formula here. So this should be, since this number is going to be a number from 0 to 100, you know, you have to come back here and change it by dividing by 100. Okay. Okay.